Hello guys, welcome back to Xylem Fashion. My name is Oderende Kabirat. Please, if you are new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share. So today I'm going to be showing you how I drafted this pants with the band. So without further ado, let's dive right into our video. I already ruled out a vertical and horizontal line which will serve as my starting point. So the measurement I'll be taking now is my waist to hips measurement, which is 8 inches. I'm going ahead to mark 8 inches, then I'm going to connect my lines. The next measurement I'll be taking is my crotch depth, which is 10 inches. I'll be marking 10 inches, then connect your lines. Also, I'll be taking my waist to knee measurement. My waist to knee measurement is 25 inches, so I'm going ahead to mark 25 inches, then draw a straight line like so. The next measurement I'll be taking is my pants, the length of my pants, and I'll be using 40 inches for the length of this pants. So I'll go ahead to mark 40 inches, then connect my lines. So the next thing I'll be doing is I'll be labeling my lines. This is my waistline, my hips line, my crotch line. So for the thigh, it is usually 3 inches below the crotch line, so I'll mark 3 inches below my crotch line, then I'm going ahead to connect it like so. So this is my thigh line now, and this is my knee line, and this is the M. We'll be taking our ankle measurements. So now for my hips divided by 4, I have 9.25 plus 0.25 is, so I marked 9.5 on my hips line. I also took 9.5 inch on my crotch line. Also, I went ahead to take it on my waistline. Then I went ahead to connect my lines like so. Now I'm going ahead to measure whatever I have on my hips line divided by 4. So whatever you get, you're going ahead to take it on your crotch line like so. Then I went ahead to use my curve to connect it like so. Make sure you don't draw it too deep. So I'm going ahead to place my tape on my crotch line to determine the midpoint. So whatever you have, you're going to mark out the midpoint, then take it on your hips line, your waistline, all through to your M. Then you're going to go ahead to use your straight ruler to connect your lines together. So this is your crease line basically. It is called crease line. So for your waist, whatever you have as your waist divided by 4, you're going to mark it plus 1 inches for your dart. Then I went ahead to connect it together like so. Now I'm going ahead to take my thigh measurement. So my thigh measurement is 22 inches divided by 2, that's 11 inches. So I'll be sharing the 11 inches on both sides, basically 5.5 inches on each side. For my knee measurement, I have 16 inches divided by 2, that's 8 inches. So I'll be sharing the 8 inches on both sides, basically 4 inches on each side. Also for my M, so my ankle measurement is 9 inches divided by 2, that's 4.5 inches. So I'll be sharing the 4.5 inches on both sides, basically 2.25 on each side. So I'm going ahead to connect my lines together like so. So for our dart, I came down by 4 inches on the crease line, then I went ahead to take half inches on both sides, then used my ruler to connect it like so. So now we are done drafting the front piece. I just went ahead to take half inches seam allowance all through. So for the zipper fly, I'm just going to mark 7.5 inches, then take 1 inches, then I'm going to go ahead to connect it like so. So this is our zipper fly. So now for the M, I'm going to add 1 inch so the M, then connect it like so. Then make sure when you're connecting it, don't make it straight, a little bit slant, just like the way I did it. Then I went ahead to cut out our front piece. So this is what our front pattern looks like. So for the back pattern, I went ahead to place my front pattern on a new paper, then pinned it down. Then I went ahead to use my tracing wheel to trace it all out. Make sure you are tracing on the main drafting, like the main line, not on the allowance. Then I went ahead to take this out. Then I made my lines visible using my highlighter. So from your crotch line, you're going to take 2 inches like so. So from that 2 inches point you marked, you come down by half an inch. So that aside, now you place your tape like so from the crease line. So you're going to determine the midpoint, then mark out that point. So after doing that, I just went ahead to connect this line. I forgot to do that. So whatever you have at this point, you're just going ahead to take it directly on top of that midpoint you marked earlier, this midpoint. So you're just going to take it directly on top of that point. Then you go ahead to use your curved ruler and your straight ruler to connect it like so. So for your waistline, I just went ahead to extend my front waist. Then I measured whatever I have on my front waist pattern, then took it on my back waist, then connected it like so. After doing that, you're going ahead to take 1 inch on your tie line, 1 inch on your nail line on both sides, and also 1 inch on both sides of your M. Then you go ahead to connect it like so. So after connecting, I just went ahead to take half inches allowance all through, then 1 inch on for the M. Then I went ahead to cut it all out. So now for our darts, you're just going to design whatever you have up to the crease line, then take it also on your back pattern. You're going to mark it on your back pattern, then come down by 4 inches. Make sure it is not straight, they are adjacent to each other. Then take half inches on both sides of the dart, then connect. So for the band, I went ahead to fold in my front pattern darts, then place it like so. Then I drew a dotted line like so, then used my ruler to smoothen it out, then took 1.5 inches on both sides like so, then connected it together. After doing that, I just went ahead to take half inches all through for the front. So now for the back, I'm going ahead to do the same also. I'm going to pin down my darts together like so. Then I'm going ahead to also draw a dotted line, then use my ruler to smoothen it out. Then I also took 1.5 inches like so on both sides, then connected my lines. Then I took half inches all through. So this is for the front and this is for the back. So we'll be needing 2 pieces each for the front and also for the back. So I'm just going ahead to cut it all out. So that is all for the band for our pants. So please, if you like this video, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share. Bye.